Hey everybody. So I took PTO today because I had just been working a lot lately and I felt like I needed a break and like a day to get caught up on my videos and just get caught up on some more like gardening stuff. So my parents and I went to a nursery. They haven't been to this nursery before, which is where I've gotten all of my like privacy hedges that I've planted so far. And so I wanted to show them this nursery as well as I wanted to get some roses, which as you see behind me, I was successful. So I got, let me figure out what it's called here. I got an Eleganza Sunny Sky Rose. So this is what I got. I was trying to find something that would coordinate with, I have a butterfly bush in the back of the yard that's purple. So I was really torn between orange or yellow or like a light like peachy pink-ish color. But I felt like the yellow was just so like cheery and brightful. It's just so cheery and bright. And I felt like it would look really nice with the purple of the butterfly bush. So I went with yellow and they smell so good. I just love the smell of roses. But yeah, so I'm gonna go plant these. I'm not sure of the like exact location. I'm trying to kind of focus in here. So you can kind of see that big bush is the purple butterfly bush, and then the smaller bush is the beautyberry bush, and I'm kind of thinking I might plant them both in the middle of that, but I just don't know if that would be weird to be, I don't know, just kind of like in the middle there. Maybe it's fine. I just don't know if I should like space them out more. But then if they're not in the middle, they're kind of gonna get a lot more shade, which I don't know if that's okay for them. And then I am gonna plant something evergreen behind them, so that might make it feel a little better. I'll see what I end up doing. Also, it is quite a lively day out there today. Both my neighbors are out and about in their yards, so I don't love filming when that's the situation. I think I'm just gonna try and like inconspicuously prop my phone up in some way. Just film myself, and that's okay if they see. So I'm just taking a walk right now in my neighborhood. I like to do this because I live in an area that has just like a ton of beautiful landscaping. I really like just kind of walking along and getting inspiration for my own garden. And of course, people are doing yard work all over the place. So sorry about that noise. Yeah, I guess I just wanted to also talk a little bit about my yard and how it's looking. So I just planted the roses. Seeing them in the ground, it just all of a sudden felt like an actually landscaped yard, just because I think I've been focusing so much on the sides of the yard and the privacy that I want that I really hadn't planted anything along the back fence line. So the only things that were there were the butterfly bush and the beautyberry bush. So yeah, it just felt a little unbalanced because I was just putting so much emphasis and work on the sides. Putting those roses back there just made it feel a whole lot more complete. And obviously it's not done yet, but it's getting there. I also just can't wait to have fresh roses. Just like be able to cut roses and have a bouquet of roses whenever I want. Oh, I think I am actually gonna pass some roses here in a bit that I love. They're more of a climbing rose, but they're so pretty. Okay, so right now I am on my way to pick up I think it's called an eastern snowball bush. Somebody was getting rid of it, dug up today, so they're getting rid of it for free, and I don't know if it's gonna fit in my car. So I'm just going over there and I guess trying, but we'll see. This is so ridiculous right now. The guy like helped me stuff it in my car. Don't mind me over here. I am cracking up over here. Oh my gosh. I think this is fine. That's totally fine. Okay, so now that I'm kind of back into my neighborhood, I feel like I can record this a little bit better, but like people were like, this woman literally like pointed at my car and was like laughing. It was pretty funny. But you know what? For a free, like mature shrub, I'll do it. I will drive around with this shrub in my car hanging out of my window for free, for sure. I mean, this is the only car I have. What am I gonna do, you know? People, this lady, as I was turning, she literally was in the car with someone. People were really nice, so they were like, okay, so I have been sitting my new viburnum. That's what it is. I don't know if I ever said the name, but it's an eastern snowball viburnum, I think is how you pronounce it. So I had to run to a birthday party right after I got it. So I kind of left it, the root ball, in like the trash bag that it was in. And so I just hosed it down with a bunch of water to keep the roots moist. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and dig a hole and try and plant it now because I just want to see it in its location. And also I just don't want it to dry out very much. So I think I'm gonna put it in the back corner. I think I'm gonna put it actually where there's not mulch yet. So at least that'll be easier to dig. Actually, no, it probably won't be easier to dig, but I won't have to work around my like weed fabric barrier that's under the mulch, which was kind of difficult when I was digging the holes for the roses. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it right over there in that corner. Yeah, but I think that'll balance out the butterfly bush very nicely. So I'm gonna go dig that hole now. To update on the Eastern Snowball viburnum, I think that's doing okay. I am a little worried. So it is a full sun plant, and so far throughout the entire day it's been in the shade, and it's 1 p.m. right now. So I don't know. When I looked at it yesterday, like later in the afternoon where I had planted it, it seemed to be sunny. So I'm hoping in the next like 30 minutes or so, the sun like really gets to it. I mean, I think it's helpful right now for it to be kind of shaded just because it's trying to reacclimate. Yeah, I'll show you guys here in a minute how the viburnum looks at the moment. Guys, it is 8 a.m. on a Monday morning and I just scored some nice new planters. I was on my way to work, and so my next door neighbor has like had this one planter like sitting kind of at her curb the past week, and nobody's picked it up, and it also was just kind of unclear if she was getting rid of it or not. So I was like, man, I really wish I could get some more like planters. And then literally a second after I thought that, I look over and this $1 million house just had these planters just sitting out there. And I mean, they're not actually concrete or anything. They're kind of like made to look like it. They're just like really lightweight, which I guess is pretty nice because I was able to lift them up myself. So that was a nice little gift from the universe. Okay, there's this big crow in the bird bath over there. I don't know what the heck it's eating. So there's just randomly some bread in the bird bath. I don't know where that's from. It's pretty weird.